The best place to kind of pick up here is on Jensen Huang, or just now Jensen. I think we're all on first name basis with the guy now. We see him so much. He talked to our Jim Cramer, those comments right there. He also went on to say at the GTC event, Nvidia is an everything company, chips, software, infrastructure. In your mind, how much is that real? How much is that hype?
Well, I tend to give him the benefit of the doubt just because of what he's accomplished and what he's done over the last 3-4 decades. So I actually think it's not hype. I do think that there's a lot they still have to prove in areas outside of just these accelerated compute GPUs, but they're moving very quickly into software, into new areas that they've never been. And the one thing I think that's so positive for this path of diversification is that they have all these partners that want to work with them, partially because of this new, drive for more AI everywhere globally, but also because they have the best product out there.
All right, let's talk about one of their partners, Micron. So ahead of earnings, your colleague, Vijay Rakesh, he has a buy rating, $105 price target, implies about a 10% upside. Very optimistic. I want to ask you, though, has the outlook for this company changed following that announcement from Nvidia that Micron will essentially be a supplier for this new Blackwell platform?
Well, I would say before the GTC event and the Blackwell announcement, it was very well understood and known, basically because of communications from Micron management, that they were qualified and would be selling these new high bandwidth memory chips that would go along with not only the Blackwell that's going to come out late this year, but the existing Hopper. So you're going to have to hear on the call from them how that's tracking. It really starts to ramp up, in their August ending Q4, and then much more into their next fiscal year 2025 that kind of begins starting in September and onward. So yeah, you'll hear pretty much a lot about high bandwidth memory and their relationship with Nvidia tonight on their earnings call.
All right, so I also want to talk about some of their other businesses because they play in other verticals, not just working with Nvidia. They have other businesses that they're focused on. So what's your outlook for some of the other businesses that Micron provides chips for?
Yeah, see, that's a great question because everyone right now is all AI, everything. It's a craze, it's a frenzy. And you're right, it's a minute part of their revenues at present. Where most of their revenues come from is smartphones, PCs, some auto and industrial, and a lot of data center and enterprise servers. And for the most part, those areas are still soft. So I don't think that investors are expecting any quick snapback. I think what they want to hear is that inventories are kind of coming down in those end markets and demand is stable to maybe starting to improve a little bit. I think the biggest area that will be a focus is the enterprise server area. Our company's starting to spend.
Very quickly, Jordan, before we let you go, some Intel news today. Intel going to be the biggest beneficiary of the CHIPS Act, shares up 2.5%. What's your take on that news?
That was very well telegraphed. Even at Intel's big event that they hosted a couple weeks ago, they had a speech by Gina Raimondo, who basically said to expect a large award coming. It's good news, but again, I think it's kind of priced into the stock. It may move up. I would also say that one of the catalysts for Micron is that they're very well positioned to get government money as well, probably in the coming months.